Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Rapturous house. My name is Tonya. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. Today's reading is going to be for my Virgos. Let's see what's the energy surrounding you guys. What's the energy that's coming in, okay? I do want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. They're all greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any new video footages, but also that way I'm able to tug on your energy, okay? Please remember, only take what's yours. Leave everything else behind. If you would like a personal reading, my website's information is down in the description below. That is the only way that you're able to obtain a personal reading, okay? All right, I do call on the Holy Spirit. I call on the white light that guides us. I call on the goddesses that gives us our strength and the angels that protect us. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. I feel like you guys have some good energy around you today. Letting go. Spirit guardian of the autumn. That's a beautiful card. Letting go. Coming to terms with the fact that you have to let go. That a lot of you guys, you've already let go. You've already let go. Stillness. Spending some time with yourself. A lot of you guys are becoming comfortable with that notion, comfortable in your own presence. A lot of you guys are embracing the peace, the solitude. A lot of you guys are embracing the peace and the solitude, sitting in stillness. Definitely sitting in your stillness, reflecting. There's a lot of reflecting. A lot of you guys, you let go last autumn. So it's been a while. Some of you guys, it's been a while since you've let go. Some of you guys are not going to truly let go until this autumn season. And this is letting go of anything that doesn't serve you justice. Like this is letting go of anything that is not for your greater good. So some of you guys, you've already done that work. You're you're months into it. For some of you guys, you're going to finally release. Finally release. There's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of reflection right now, present moment. A lot of reflection. Success. A lot of you guys are reaching milestones. A lot of you guys right now, present moment, you're reaching major milestones. You're finding success in life. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've worked hard. A lot of you guys, you've worked really hard, and you right now, present moment, you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. There's some of you guys, you're trying to get to that point. You're trying to get to the point where you can truly just sit in your stillness, truly relax. Like you're working hard now so you can play hard later. There's a big energy for a lot of you guys right now, present moment with that. Change, dragon spirit, dragonfly spirit, undergoing massive changes. This is on an internal level. This is on a very, I feel like a high-pitched voice. I feel like a high-pitched voice, like welcoming in change, accepting change, going with it. Because you know the one constant is always change. The one constant is always change. You're not, you know how sometimes at one point in time, if something would, like if your life was turned upside down, because I'm getting an energy of a lot of you guys, you've had many tower moments. And at one point in time, it would have broken you. It ain't doing that now. No, like at one point in time, you would have been fearful of change. Now it's like you're welcoming in change. For some of you guys, you're not going to truly get to that point until later this year. So right now, present moment, the weight may feel a little heavy. The weight may feel a little heavy. Because for some of you guys, you're not going to get to that point until later this year. Show me. Uncertainty. Thicket of thorns. As I say that to you guys, some of you guys, you're waiting to get to that point where you're successful, where things are not, the weight is not so heavy. Some of you guys, you're waiting right now, present moment, to see like, to see the change. Like, you know the change is coming. You know that you're doing what you need to do. But still, it's like there's still an uncertainty here. You're open. You're open to receive. But there's still an uncertainty here. I just heard for some of you guys, like, you're like, I'm doing that though. Like, for some of you guys, you're like, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. So when is it going to be my turn? It's coming. It's coming. Spirit is saying it is coming. What is my... Ooh. Give me a sec. Okay. All these cards just kind of just slid straight out my hand as I see 555 on the clock. There is some massive changes in your circumstances that's coming in. And those changes need to happen. For some of you guys, you're making up your mind to bring forth change. Some of you guys, you're truly making up your mind to bring forth change. This is you. And I stop and I'm saying that because I keep seeing it. Like, this is you, like, making up your mind. Like, if it's like, if it's not going to come to you, you're going to go to it. Because there's a moment in time where a lot of you guys, you were just kind of being patient. You were waiting. But what actions were you taking towards it? I feel like a lot of you guys right now, present moment, you are bringing forth change. One way or the other, you're bringing forth changes in your life. Positive changes, positive shifts. Positive changes, positive shifts. You're going to make things happen. There's a lot of you guys, you need to take care of yourself. A lot of you guys, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your health. You need to get moving. A lot of you guys, there's a need for you to get moving. Some of you guys, you could be diabetics or have high blood pressure. There is some issues here. For someone, there is some issues here, and it's based off of what you're consuming. It's based off of what you're consuming, but you know, when we see 555, when we see change, your circumstances can change, but it does require you to make changes. So this is telling me that yes, your circumstances can change, but you will have to take certain actions. You will have to let go of certain things or certain habits to bring forth that change. The change that you want. We have fear. Some of you guys are still sitting in that posture of fear. It's affecting your peace. It's affecting your peace of mind. I feel like for some of you guys, yeah, it's all about action and fruition. I just saw this at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay. Look, your resilience. Look how strong you are. For some of you guys, look how stubborn you are. It's like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win at all costs. I'm going to win no matter what. That's kind of what I'm getting in that energy. Give me a sec. All right, my loves. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Yes. A lot of you guys, you have been successfully finding your peace, successfully working on your peace. You've been successful in making your life peaceful. You have, after great, like, just aggravation, like after great aggravation, a lot of you guys, like, you have been successful in finding your peace. I feel like Spirit wants a lot of you guys, when you feel your anxiety rising, when you feel like you can't breathe, when you feel like you can't breathe, I feel like Spirit is saying to sit in your stillness. Take a moment to catch your breath. Take a moment to take those deep breaths. Take a moment to calm yourself. There's an energy here when this fear seeps in for you guys to take a moment in stillness. Take a moment to take a deep breath. There's a need for a lot of you guys to let go of things that don't do your body right. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. There's a need for you guys to let go of things that don't do your body right. You're going to know what that is. You're going to know what that is, because I just got a visualization of something else, and it's too early in the morning for that. It's too early in the morning. I do see a lot of you guys. Look at that. You've been so successful in finding your peace, making your life peaceful. It's like you'd be like, Tonya, I don't have time for anyone who's coming in to disturb my peace. Like, you don't want nobody. Some of you guys, you're so scared of allowing people in because your life is good right now, and you don't have time for nobody that's going to come in and try to mess with that peace. I know, I can feel it. Like, sometimes you may get a moment where you're like, oh, I wish I did have this, and this, but still your peace is worth so much more. Your peace is worth so much more. I do see changes happening, and I told you guys that these changes are happening because of your actions. Like, if the changes weren't happening fast enough for you, or if things just wasn't, because I feel like at one point in time, some of you guys, you were kind of just waiting. You were just kind of lollygagging, like, oh, it's going to happen. Spirit says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm going to put it, I'm going to, I'm not, but you're not doing nothing. You weren't doing nothing. You see, so then you're like, something's not right. Like, you're tasting the gumbo and you're like, but what is it missing? You're tasting, I'm a Louisiana girl. So you're tasting the gumbo and you're like, something is missing. And let me tell you something, what's missing? The root, the whole thing. Like, it's missing the whole thing. Like, it's missing you. It's missing you putting the effort in. It's missing you taking action. It's missing you knowing that something has to change. And once you added that, how nice is that? Like, once you added that, how nice is that? You see that? Once you added that, tastes better. It tastes better. It tastes the way it's supposed to taste. Let's say that. It tastes the way it's supposed to taste, because we still got to talk about the seasoning of life. All right, so there is some uncertainties, but things that you've been trying to manifest, they're going to come into fruition. Sometimes you may not feel that, but for some of you guys, okay, we have two groups of you guys, remember? So it's kind of one of those things where some of you guys, right now, present moment, the changes have brought forth things that you've been trying to manifest. But you know what I'm also getting for some of you guys? It's like taking a step back, because you've been so busy. You've been piling on so many things. You've been like trying to get somewhere. This is the thing. I want you to stop and think about what life did you want 5 years ago? And look at the life that you have right now, present moment. Because I do find, like, oftentimes, or even a year ago, oftentimes a year ago, oftentimes we don't stop and just see that it's like our goals keep rising, and that's fine. Our goals keep rising. Our wants and our desires, they mature. But we stopped to realize that, okay, you manifested, you wanted this, and this a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It changes, yes, but if you look at the life that you have right now, I feel the need to say this. Like, if you look at the life that you have right now, present moment, things have changed. You have actually manifested the certain things that you wanted. Like, if you wanted a pay raise and you were working a job and you're like, man, I need to make more money. But you stayed on the job because you're like, oh, but I need to make more money. But then at some point in time, in the mix of it all, you're like, okay, I'm going to do this little side hustle. Or in the mix of the time, you're like, you found something that you're passionate about. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to do that. And it brings in a little bit of money. But for some of you guys, you're going to stop and you're going to be like, okay, but your job, because that's what you were thinking. That's what you never took the time to stop and think about it. Your job may not be bringing you that extra income that you're making. You want it, you need it, but that other thing, you see, it's kind of changing the way you think about things. That's kind of like changing the way, like, okay, last year, let's say that, say we're talking about a year, 5 years ago, and you and your kids weren't on talking terms. Where are you at now? Like, it's like, what changes have happened now? But you know what I want you guys to think about is what changes have you made as well? What changes that you made as well? Because, you know, I always say, and people going to be like, well, no, we have more than one life to live. Well, I'm talking about this life right now. You have this life to live. What in this life do you not? Because I don't know why this energy is starting to shift. What in this life right now, present moment, do you not want to live without? Because I don't know why this energy just shifts, but I feel like there's a group of you guys, you're being stubborn. There's a group of you guys, like there is a person. And I'm not talking about the person that was physically abusive. I'm definitely not talking about that person. I'm not talking about the person that kind of just beat you down emotionally. I ain't talking about that person. I'm talking about the person that just kind of disappointed you. You know, we are all human. We disappoint our own selves. Because I feel like for some of you guys, there's someone here that they didn't stab you. Like they may have done some things. They may not be oh so innocent. For some of you guys, I'm hearing where they could call me just like I can call them. Yeah, I'm hearing that. But the thing about it is, do you really want to spend the rest of this life without that person? I want you guys to think about that. I don't know why. For somebody here, I feel like it's a child. And I feel like that's why Spirit is making me say this. I feel like for somebody here, I feel like it's a child. And I feel the energy where the child disappointed you. But man, there's love there. And it's a disappointment. Let me tell you something. You've endured a whole lot more. I read something the other day. And they said to give, it's like give one thing all the chances you gave that man, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. It's like give yourself, give life, give your diet, like give that as many chances as you gave that man, because y'all know, y'all know there's so many of y'all guys, y'all gave that man or that woman so many chances. But why can't you give your diet? I think it was about a diet or something. Like, why can't you give that diet all those chances? Why can't you give? Because some of you guys, you will give that man or that woman so many chances, more chances than you will even give your child. Yeah. Look, I'm just saying. Spirit said, Tonya, say that. So that's what I'm saying. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Y'all know I go on my tantrums. And we're just going to take that because for some reason they wanted to come out. Spirit healers and helpers are with you. I like that. So for right now, present moment, a lot of you guys, you have spirit healers and helpers that are with you. They're surrounding you. They're rooting for you. They're working behind the scenes and they're rooting for you. For some of you guys, you have spirit healers and helpers. That's your friend. Because I feel an energy like for some of you guys, your spirit healer, your helper is your friend. You're connected to someone there. You're highly connected to someone there. You're highly connected. You're highly favored. This person likes you. This person cares. That's nice. That's a nice energy. All right. So we have lost but never alone. Some of you guys, sometimes you may feel lost. Spirit wants you to know that you're never alone, though. You're never alone. No, you're going to always have people that's going to understand. You're going to always have people that's going to be there to hold your hands. Sometimes you may feel lost, but Spirit is saying that you are never alone. Never alone. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. I'm a very dramatic person. Don't worry about it. I tell y'all that all the time. My kids always be like, my baby girl, my oldest daughter lives in London. Y'all know that. And my baby girl, she will send videos of me dancing around the house or doing certain things. And she's like, this is what you left me to live with. That's okay. But it says you have the ability to affect your own destiny. You do. I feel like a lot of you guys, you tapped into that though, that knowing that you have the ability to affect your destiny. Because the thing about it, the good, the bad, and the good and the bad, you know that based on your actions or lack of actions, it changes your life, your circumstances, it changes your destiny. You know when it's time to tap in, when it's time to tap in to defend yourself. You know that your actions or your lack of actions can change the course of your destiny, the trajectory. Like, you know that you've lived it. Some of you guys, you've lived it. And that's why you're like, I found my peace. I ain't got time for that. Because some of y'all guys, y'all like, it's like I'm visualizing y'all like somebody's coming towards you, you're like pushing. Like, it's like, you're like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. All right, we have natural healing power. A lot of you guys, you have natural healing powers. Because you know what I'm getting for a lot of you guys? Like, you help everybody else, but when you're going to help yourself? Like, for some of you guys, it's like, actually, you know what I'm also getting for some of you guys? For the longest, you have been helping everybody else. And all of a sudden, you just like, I gotta take care of me. I just got that energy for a lot of you guys. Like, it's like I'm actually hearing like the last year or so. Like, a lot of you guys, you're like, okay, I gotta take care of me. Like, you've been helping everybody else and you're like, I gotta do something for myself. You know, taking back control of your life, but actually taking back your power, like bringing in all that energy, you know, taking away, clearing your space of all that negative vibration, all those leechers. They were leeching off of your energy. You exited certain situations. For some of you guys, you left certain jobs that was very stressful. For some of you guys, you got back on that fitness regimen. But for some of you guys, you kind of fell off of it again, though. For some of you guys, you kind of fell off it again, but Spirit is saying it's okay. Give that diet as many chances as you would have given that woman or that man. I'm telling you, I read that somewhere the other day, and I was like, ah. I was like, okay, yes, all right, my loves. It says heal the past and fix tomorrow. I feel like there's a lot of you guys right now, present moment. This is about intentionally trying to heal from the past. Some of you guys, you could definitely be doing like meditations. You could definitely be visiting spiritual healers. You could definitely be, this is you getting counseling. This is you addressing the issues. This is you addressing the issues because it's like you want tomorrow to be better, and tomorrow after the next day, after the next day, after the next day. It's like wanting things to get better. I feel like, I'm telling you, there's an energy of a lot of you guys tapping in. There's an energy right now, present moment, of a lot of you guys tapping in. Trying to see which cards we're gonna go with. There's definitely an energy here of a lot of you guys tapping in to your own life, standing up, being like, I have something to say. A lot of you guys, that's like you raising your hand and you be like, excuse me, I have something to say. And then if you're slept on, because I have a group of you guys, whereas you're a part of a community, you're a part of a crowd, and they may not even be seeing you waving. And finally you stand up and you're like, excuse me, I have something to say. And yes, you're going to listen. I like that. That's a big energy. Big energy. Show me, Spirit. Yearning. Longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Some of you guys are yearning for someone that you're separated from. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Some of you guys, you are definitely yearning for someone that you're separated from. For some of you guys, you know, that yearning is just somebody that is, I'm not saying that bad. Like, I'm saying like you're yearning for somebody that kind of works away, or that you may not see for a while. Like, you could be yearning for somebody that could be, some of you guys, you could definitely be yearning for someone that's in jail, or someone here that works overseas, or like someone that's not close to you. Some of you guys, you could be yearning for somebody that you're in a long distance relationship with. For some of you guys, you could be yearning for somebody that is in something else with somebody else, and you're waiting your turn. See my face? And for some of you guys, you're yearning for somebody that has already passed on. There's a yearning here. There's definitely a yearning here. Vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. Allow yourself to be tender. Open your heart, because I'm getting an energy of some of you guys. Somebody has their eye on you. Somebody has their eye on you. And let me tell you, you're like Tonya. And you're like this. And you're like, no, no, no. And I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, we got to pull ourselves together. You see that if I'm not behind the camera, you can't really see that I'm actually really silly. I sound very serious all the time. I know. I get that. I get that. But this is the thing. Real, like, let's be real. I'm about to say like real shit. Like when I'm talking to my kids, I'm like, okay, we joke, we clown, but okay, let's get serious. Let's pull ourselves together. I need some of you guys to be vulnerable again. For some of you guys, you're still alive. I'm saying that because, and look, I love you. I absolutely love you, because as I said that, I got a depiction of somebody here that you lost the love of your life. Look, I understand you lost the love of your life, but you still have a life to live. Live it as best as you can live. Live every day happy, fulfilled, smiling. I want you to live every day happy, fulfilled, and smiling. Even if it's just something as simple as going to read a book at the coffee shop. Even if it's as one of those things where you're doing a little traveling here and there. Even if it's like visiting old friends, visiting your parents. Like, I want you to enjoy these simple things in life. Because I just got that depiction of somebody here. Yes, I understand you lost someone. You lost someone due to truly losing someone. I get that. I understand that. Some of you guys, your heart has been broken by somebody here that's still living their best life. Your heart has been broken by somebody that is truly living their best life, and you haven't been able to truly pick yourself up since. Spirit is saying it's time for you to put one foot in front of the other. I want you to do that. I want you to just put one foot in front of the other. Take some deep breaths. Like when that feeling comes, it's just breathe. Spirit is saying just breathe. Sometimes you may have to sit in the stillness. I understand that. I do understand that. But Spirit is saying that it's time to just breathe, because I feel like, yes, while you have gathered peace. Because for some of you guys, yes, your life is peaceful. You say your life is peaceful, but you're still longing for a touch. You're still longing for a friendship, a conversation, a companion. It does not have to always be about sex, but you still have to be open to receive even that companionship, that friendship. Somebody that you can sit on the back porch with and swing, smile. Somebody that you can garden with. Somebody that you can go to painting with a twist with, where you're drinking a whole bottle of wine and you're painting stupidity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still longing for that, and you still can have it. You still can have it, even if that love and that longing, even if that fulfillment comes from making a new friend. Like, just making a new friend. There's someone here, you need that. There is someone here, you do need that. Show me, Spirit. Adrift. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for time. A lot of you guys know this reading started with letting go. You're going to have to truly let go of. For some of you guys, you've come to terms with letting go. Okay, so I have some of you guys, you have let go, but you are adrift. Like, you let go of something, but you are sitting in it. Like, you are marinating it. I feel like it's marinated enough. Like, I feel like that's gonna be some tender ass meat. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that visualization. I'm not hungry, but yeah, like, I feel like you've marinated the meat long enough. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. I feel like, yeah, you've let go of something, but you're still sitting in it. You're still wallowing in it. And that meat's going to turn out to be quite tender. Quite tender. For some of you guys, you still haven't let go yet. You're slowly drifting to that posture. You're slowly working up the nerve. But you're going to have to. Yeah, Song of the Sirens, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge, listen to my voice. There's a little voice inside of your head, and it's telling you, it's leading you into a whole new path. It is leading you into a whole new path. Listen to that little voice that is whispering. How you doing today? There's a little voice there. There really is. Answer. Some of you guys, you have a calling that needs to be answered. Some of you guys, you're meant to be spiritual healers. Some of you guys, you're built to help others. There's a calling. There's a calling for a lot of you guys. There's a calling that you're not answering. There's a voice that you're ignoring. You're being summoned. You're being summoned. You're being summoned. All right, my loves, let's pull some tarot. Let's see. It's these cards, they're doing all kind of things this morning. I think it's this table, and this table is smaller than my usual table. I just wanted to do y'all. I want to change it up a little for you guys, but I'm already changing it back. Don't worry. Show me, Spirit. Show me what's coming towards my Virgos. What's coming? Four of Crystals. Some of you guys are getting a new home. Some of you guys, you're moving in with someone here. You're getting a new roommate. Some of you guys are getting a new roommate. Some of you guys are getting that 11-11 relationship. And you know, this 11-11 relationship could actually be a friendship for some of you guys. For some of you guys, it could be a friend with benefits, because I did get that too. But this is a lifelong partnership. This is stability. This is laying down a solid foundation. A lot of you guys right now, present moment, there's a stability that you're building in your life. Nine of Crystals, you are the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, but you still got a lot of fight in you. You've been through a lot, but you still have a lot of fight in you. Ace of Crystals. Look at that new spark. Look at the new spark. Look at that new interest. Something's caught your eyes. Something made you want to live again. Something's going to make you want to live again. Something or someone. For some of you guys, you may lose a job but gain a career. For some of you guys, you may lose a lover but get a much more passionate one. Some of you guys, you're going to have an in-house, and it's so crazy that this came to my head. So crazy that this came to my head. But you're going to have like an in-house, you know how, have you ever watched Frankie and Grace? I think I'm saying it right. Love Frankie and Grace. It's on Netflix. You should definitely watch it. My guys, you may be like, I'm not really interested, but I love me some Frankie and Grace. But it's like, it's like, some of you guys, when I'm getting in this energy, it's like some of you guys, you could be a little bit older and you're like getting a new like partner. We're going to say that. You're getting a new partner. Somebody younger. Like, yeah. Six of Diamonds. That's pretty nice. That's some of you guys getting a raise, a bump in your pay. For some of you guys, you are getting engaged. Some of you guys are getting engaged. This is like, I'm telling you, for some of you guys, you're going to be living with someone soon if you're not. You could have a new roommate, whatever that new roommate means to you, because you could be joining a relationship. You could be truly getting a new roommate. You could be two girlfriends moving in together. But what's going to happen is it's going to lighten your load. It's going to lighten your load. For some of you guys, you are taking on a new job, a new career, a new project that's going to bring you in more money. It's going to bring you in more money. More money means stability. This is after a long time of wanting, waiting, needing. This is after a long time of wanting, waiting, and needing. Six of Diamonds. You're going to get a helping hand. This is like, yeah. Some of you guys, you're being gifted with something. Like some of you guys, you may actually go out, buy a lottery ticket and win. Like that, it's that kind of energy. Yeah. Show me, Spirit. I don't know why Spirit wants me to. It's like instantly I got what's the conflict? There's a conflict here, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We have the Ace of Swords with the Six of Cups. A lot of you guys, you are thinking of your past. A lot of you guys, you're seeing something for truly, truly, truly what it is. Truly what it is. We have two aces here. We have two aces here. And I feel like there's a brain fog that is being, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that. You're seeing things for what it is. You're getting clarity. You're having some honest, truthful communication. Some honest conversations with somebody from your past. For some of you guys, you could be having some honest conversations with your kids. Like if your kid has been kind of loafing off of you, or if your kids have been kind of still living at home and you want them to pull themselves together, or if you have a kid that's in a bad relationship, or a kid that for somebody here, you have a kid that they need to slow down on making all these babies. It's like, okay, let's talk about this. You're having an honest conversation with this person. For some of you guys, you're having an honest conversation with your spouse. How do you really feel? I feel like for some of you guys, you're actually expressing how you really feel. For someone here, you're actually expressing with your spouse. This is not bad. This is not a bad energy of what I'm getting. You're being honest finally. You're being honest finally with yourself and with that person. What your honesty, what your truth is, that's on you. I see it, but that's still on you. That's still on you. You're going to be honest. And it's going to be like, okay, then what? Then what? But you're truly seeing something for what it is. For a lot of you guys, you're acknowledging the good, the bad, the niceness, the softness, the gentleness, the ugliness of things that you've been through, things that you've already endured, especially in a past connection. You're getting that clarity. You're seeing things for what it truly is. You are. We have the Moon and the Ten of Swords. All right, so you're out of this. You're out of this, okay? You've been through a lot. The thing about it is, for a lot of you guys, you found out some things. You found out some things about your past and a past person. You're truly addressing. I told you, some of you guys, you may be actually doing some counseling. Some of you guys may actually be doing like marriage counseling or like relationship counseling, because there's counseling going on here. Or there is acknowledgement of the issues. There's acknowledgement of what's truly going on. There is like secrets are coming to light. For some of you guys, it's not that you didn't know, it's that you didn't want to address it. You didn't want to embrace it. You didn't want to deal with it. You're having to deal with it now. You're having to deal with it now. We have the Ten of Swords, like really and truly, like this is you. You've been through a lot. Because we go from the Nine of Crystals, which is your wounded warrior, and we jump straight to the Ten of Swords. Like, you fought a lot of battles. Even for some of you guys, this is a relationship, this is a marriage. You fought so many battles. But you're coming out of this. This is something that's being healed. This is something that's getting better. This is like, for some of you guys, this is about you actually saving a marriage. This is about you actually parting ways, but parting ways on good terms. This is about, I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fight anymore. Let's truly sit down and have this conversation. Let's truly be real with ourselves and each other. That's what I'm getting in this energy. With the Moon here, you don't want to hide your feelings anymore. Cancer energy. This is about you not wanting to hide your feelings anymore. I feel like you see all these cards are, I have no majors. Well, this is the only major I have here. And what all these cards are telling me is that a lot of you guys, you're dealing with things on a very emotional level. A lot of you guys, you're being level-headed though. I'm definitely getting like you're being level-headed. You're not kicking, you're not screaming, you're not raising your voice. You're just having the conversation. It's like, we're just going to talk about this. Nobody's going to get mad. Nobody's going to start throwing things. Nobody's going to start acting stupid. Like, we're just going to have the conversation. Yeah. Eight of Crystals. Look at that. There's a lot of conversation that's going to happen. There's a lot of conversation There's a lot of action. Things are going to change for you guys. Things are going to change for you guys. 10 of crystals. You see that we have 10 of swords and 10 of crystals. Your tough days, your hard times, they're going to come to an end. They're coming to an end. They're going to come to an end. Those hard days, those hard times, they're near and they're dear. They are near and they're dear. And I want you guys to know that. And why is that? Is because I see we see the journey that you've been on. We do. We see the journey that you've been on. We see that you deserve better. We do see that you guys deserve better. You know you deserve better. And the thing about it is you're probably like, because I feel such an overwhelming energy. And it's like, this is what you've wanted. This is what you've been working for. You've made a lot of sacrifices to have this peace. You've made a lot of sacrifices to have the life that you've lived, but you still want better. Like, you still want better. You've made a lot of sacrifices, yes, but now it's your time. For some of you guys, you stayed in relationships because you had children and you wanted your children to live a certain type of life. You neglected your own wants and your desires for others. It's a choice that you made. Yes, it is a choice that you made, but I feel like some of you guys, you want to just kind of break free. And it's okay. It's okay. Like, you've done your time. I'm hearing that. Like, for some of you guys, you've done your time. And it's okay if you want to kind of break free. It's okay if you want to try and put yourself first now. I don't know why I'm getting like you've done the work. You've done what you needed to do for your family. You've done what you needed to do. And now it's your time. It's your time. I'm reading so many different energies here, guys. Remember, take it as you need it. Take it as you need it. Show me. Gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to hear thank you. I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to hear thank you because you've done so much and nobody ever truly thank you. People, I get an energy like people were just constantly taking and taking and taking, but nobody truly stopped to be like, thank you. Like that all like, that real thank you. Thank you. Rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Because sometimes you don't see that. Sometimes you don't feel that way. Sometimes you don't feel oh so beautiful. Sometimes you don't feel oh so sexy. Sometimes you don't feel oh so handsome or that you smell so good. Sometimes it's not like that sometimes. Not every day is a good day. Spirit is saying you are a jewel even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love and a pot of gold. A pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. See that? All of this tells us all will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Eternally blessed. All right, my loves. I hope you have a wonderful day. I do. Love you guys.